Good morning all, CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday morning, October 23rd. We're looking at one of traders' market profile of the ES and the NQ. So after a very poor week last week with 3 days in a row, price probing to the downside, we're looking to push even lower with a possible gap this morning. We've had 37 downside gaps this year. Only 10 have held, so 27%. But the market obviously throwing a bit of a tantrum here. Last week we were down over $10 and now they're trying to start to push lower. NQ doing the same thing as is righty. Now NQ is still a little different. NQ is still an inside month with this push down and they're still balanced on the weekly. They need to take out last month's low to go down in the weekly for the triple Qs and NQ. So they're a little different. Righty keeps heading towards that huge balance low on the yearly, which is forever, and we're down. And if once we take out Friday's low, we will be down in all three time frames. So again, we had a 17 wide overnight POC, so we spent a good part of last night above the base of the price probe, only to now start getting acceleration to the downside. So we'll see if it lasts. Okay, we will see if it lasts. Game plan again, if we get the overnight low, be a lot more confident taking shorts against both the gap and the base of the price probe. If we don't get it, I'll be less confident because then that might tell you at some point the odds of getting the wide overnight POC and the overnight high are decent. We do have a poor high right now at the overnight high. We had a 9 wide point of control, and don't forget we did have a double distribution day that held on Friday. So for bears, they want to get this overnight low sooner rather than later. Otherwise, again, a lot of this shorting going on here could be laggards and they get taken out. Can you front run the overnight low if it pushes down? I mean, sure you can. We talk about that all the time, but I would be out below it, okay? We've been talking about that 4140 level, which would basically complete the bottom of a very low volume area that started at 4357, right? So that's over 200 handles if we were to get down there. Not saying we're going to, but again, the possibility. So as far as the game plan, again, possible long against the overnight low to front run it. You will be doing it with lower value. You will be doing it with indices that would probably be down at that point, the way I would consider it. As far as a short, if we get the overnight low, I would certainly look for a short against both the gap fill and the base of the price probe. If we don't get it, I might still look for that short, but I'm going to have a lot shorter leash on that. Okay, and then on the chart, so our monthly is down. Our next target in the monthly is 416.79. Okay? We got down to 418 and change right now pre-market. So that would be your next target with one time framing down for 3 months. So the monthly is certainly down. The weekly, remember, ES's weekly balance low is Friday's low. SPY's is not because they never took out October 2nd's low. So if we get below that, and right now we are trading below it, the weekly would go from balance to down. And then you have to start worrying if we get acceptance here. Again, 1 day doesn't make a market. 5 time frames don't make a market. If you just dip into that, but come back up above it, again, we'll just be in this cone of uncertainty for the most part. So that's going to be important for bulls to want to stay out of that low balance. And the daily, obviously, right now is down. One time framing down for 3 days. 200-day moving average in SPY is at 422.30 at this time. Good luck trading today. Thanks for the likes and subscribing, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.